What's up, guys? My name is Flyku. Download this app right here. It's called PixArt. All right, this is what you're gonna need when you start on your project. All right, so open up PixArt. Okay, now select the photo that you would like to create. All right, I chose SixNine because that is what I used in my cartoon. All right, very simple, man, cartoon. Very long time I put into it, but hey, I'm telling you, it's worth it. It's worth it. But yeah, I chose this one. Now I'm not gonna lie. But yes, it was very complicated at first, but like I said, it's not as hard as it looks. You know what I'm saying? Just watch everything I do, and I'm gonna talk you through this, let you guys know how it was for me, what I was thinking at the time. You know what I'm saying? Because this is pre-recorded. All I did now is, all I've done now is did my vocals. Yeah, very live, very lit. So, now, what I'm doing right now is currently, I'm sizing up the head, you know, and the first thing you ought to do is look for the correct skin tone. Now, to do that, you can either click on that color box on the the color box. Click on the color box, and then obviously look for the correct color by looking at that little syringe. Click that, go to the skin, look for the right pigment, use that. Go for circle, size up the circle. Obviously you see that I use two circles, for one for the chin, well, the actual face, the second for the crown, and I use like two extra circles for the oval shape for the ears. Now, right now I'm currently on the cross. The cross is to kind of give me an idea of where I'm gonna put these eyes, because you know, you don't want to just throw these eyes anywhere. But yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. So what I'm doing is I use field and I go to white. Now, when I go to white, I just come on here and I look for a nice area and I just lay these eyes down. Now, as you see, I can't see the actual face on the left hand side of my screen, but I was still able to do it, man. I was like, how did I manage to do this? But it don't even matter. Right now, I'm just giving you guys a little glimpse of how I started it, because at first I was not going to do this video, but I said, what the hey, all right? What the hey? So, as you see me size up the eyes, I actually, you know, just don't know what else to say. But we're not gonna stop here. It's not over. Life continues, okay? I'm gonna walk you through this. Now, what I'm working on now is his nose and stuff. But I ain't gonna lie, I literally kind of messed up, and I was like, you know what, man? This is not what this. Nah, we're not about to do this. We're not about to do this. Okay, we're not about to do this. But I'm gonna give y'all a little taste of what I started on, and then I'm gonna just zoom straight to the next actual project of the face when I completed it. So just sit back and watch. Yeah, see how I do the ears? Very lit. You know what I'm saying? The tracing work, it's kind of good, but you know, when you can draw, because I'm an actual artist, I can draw. You know, it's actually not hard. It come out nice, very nice. So this is what it looks like right here. Now, when I actually got everything how I wanted it, I was like, okay, now this is coming out straight. But now I gotta put these tattoos on his face, and then I gotta add the eyeballs. So once I get started with that, then we on the next thing, man. Y'all already know what it is, man. So y'all just sit back and just relax. No, just watch this. Yeah, okay, I can return. Working on them lips, all right? This is what it was when I was starting to continue everything. Now, this is when I started everything, and this is live work right here. Now, I'm working on the lips, okay? Now, I can't tell people, I can't hold your hand and get you to draw the exact same thing that I drew. But what I can do is show you that this is exactly how slow you are to move, unless you're very skilled at this. Like if you skilled like me, then you kind of breeze through it. get your correct colors, and don't even worry about erasing, because if you know how to use the syringe, you can easily use the skin pigment tone and just draw over the actual like mess over or the error over the face that you messed up on, if you get what I'm saying. Now make sure you take your time with the top part of the lips. Make sure you get each little spot. Let me stop playing, man. Just draw that thing, man. Feel yourself. If you sitting there trying to be perfect, you're gonna be stressing and it might not come out right. So just draw that thing, you know what I'm saying? Because it's a cartoon. It's supposed to look like a cartoon. It ain't supposed to look like it's real life unless you're trying to go for a real life image. So, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, this is what I did. He said, I'm doing my thing. You know what I'm saying? See how I went back and I made those lips stand out a little bit better. Yeah, I did my thing, buddy. I'm telling you. Yo. Now, the next thing that we'll be working on is those eyeballs, okay? Those eyeballs, okay? Say with me. Eyeballs, okay? Right eye, okay? Eyeball. Straight like that. Let me stop playing, man. I'm just bull jobbing with you guys, man. If I don't do this type of stuff, why would you listen to the video? I know you'll just probably put it on mute and just watch the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? Who wants to just listen to comment? Background music the whole time. Unless it's banging. You know what I'm saying? Now I can't lie. Now y'all can't lie either. Now I'm doing this. Now I had to return for this little part of the video because, like I said, now I am talking too much. You know what I'm saying? This is a lot of commentary. Okay. Okay, it's very easy just to let you watch it versus me talk the whole video. Okay, but I come back in certain scenes and I'll just talk and let you know, like this one right here. I did my thing on a saw face. It wasn't the dual jigsaw face. It wasn't as easy, but it was like, okay, a common sense thing for me. I said I'm not finna go digging all into the ground and putting this white over the face and all this extra stuff. I just said, you know, I'm gonna use this from my memory, and I drew the thing from my memory. That's how he looked from me, well, to me, from my memory on his face. So, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Everything's starting to come together as I work on the hair. Okay, now y'all see how everything looks. It looks nice. Just work your way through it. remember when I said stuff was starting to become complicated. This is when stuff became complicated. Because I was literally finna draw his hair kind of like how it looked in the photo. And I was like, you know what, man? I'm not doing it. I'm finna give him the braids. They're gonna be solid color. You know, very idealist. But like I said, I'm gonna let you guys see what I did first. Like I said, I pre-recorded this video, but I'm explaining what I did wrong right here because I ought to explain myself. I don't want you to see me do this and you like, okay, he about did something wrong, but he obviously fixed it. So yeah, I'm just gonna tell you, yes, I about messed up right here. I was literally like trying to get, like I was gonna try to figure out some kind of colors, like, you know, pattern fill-in thing. I don't know. This wasn't coming together, so I can't barely explain it. But like I said, I switched it up. So this is how I came to the hairstyle that you guys see in the cartoon. Through this right here, through this arrow right here, that made the idea, okay, why would I do this? You know what I'm saying? When I can barely make it look correctly how it's supposed to look. So yes, this is what I came up with. I said, you know what? Who finna do all that? Not finna get him all these little strings, have him looking like a little Barbie doll and all this stuff right here about that. We're just gonna go ahead and get him the little, you know, little full braid spider legs he usually rock in his video. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever you wanna call them. Alright? The T wasn't that hard to do at all. Alright, it was pretty simple. Very simple, as a matter of fact. Okay? Not complicated. Not for me. Okay? Don't let it be for you either. Alright? You shall draw the teeth if you know what I'm saying. Just slow it down a little bit. And that's what it'll come out and look like. You know what I'm saying? It was very easy for those earrings that you see. All I did was circles. Simple. Hit it with a little grayish white. That was it. Now, as y'all see, man, I done did my work on this chain, his face, and everything. All right, I come back and forth through the commentary because, like I said, why would you want to watch me sit here and just talk? I know sometimes it's good. If you think that it's a good idea to sit there and talk the whole time too, comment down below and be like, hey man, you should talk a little more in your little how-to videos. But like I say, in my how-to videos, I will not be posting them on this channel after this one, okay? Okay? Alright? If I do, it's because I feel that it should be done. Alright? Okay? Alright. Screen records was on? No, okay? If they were, you heard that part. Hope you did. If you didn't, that's your fault. But back to what I was saying, okay? I will not be posting them on this channel due to the fact that I have cool tunes. Guys, please check out Cool Tunes. It will be in the description below. Okay, Cool Tunes. Say it with me, Cool Tunes. Alright? Yes. Alright? I did my thing on this 6ix9ine thing. Okay? I did my thing. Okay? If you think so, spam that on the bottom too. So you did your thing. A lot of fire emojis and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But hey, I like talking for you guys. But until another video, You guys go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. And that is for the MPG gang, okay? You dig? Boom! What's up, nigga? I have a question, man. Do you... How? What it do, Flyku?
If you sun gaze, you're having a spiritual awakening.
Everybody come around me, get clout and they leave.
I cut on, welcome to the vlog, baby.
Hot bars, smoke a lot of weed, yeah, you know I hot bars.
I have the swag.
Boy, that shit all trippy.
Yeah, niggas sick, you on the way, you don't look fake. You ain't doing what? You can't do what I do. Hey, fuck the resistance.
Fly the world, yeah, you know we gon' fly the world. You got it, girl, we got it, girl. Everybody follow me on the kid, You got it, girl, we got it, girl. Thinking for what you relevant, we got it, girl, you got it, girl. Yeah, you know.
New house, yeah, sitting on the hills. I ain't gotta stop, young nigga talking chill. Bitch nigga talking, yeah, these niggas wanna deal. I just wanna sit and chill and get me
Yeah, I got a pound of gas, I got a pint of lean, yeah. It make a whole move fast, it'll give your whole body to clean. I got that trip, yeah, that drip, yeah, that trip, that drip, that trip, that drip, yeah, that trip, yeah, that drip. I got a pound of gas, I got a pint of lean.
This shit ain't gon' be too hard. Junkie coming through the boulevard. I might serve you through the boulevard. Shooter standing in the backyard. I might serve you through the backyard. This shit ain't gon' be too hard. Junkie coming through.